Pisces, welcome to your reading. This is Judy's Tarot reading. Recording this in October, but whenever you find it, it will be for you. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising signs, male, female, cross watchers, you're welcome. I'm using the Everyday Witch deck for you today. It seems to be calling my name. And when I've split the deck, if you can see this, we've got the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. Well, Four of Wands is a marriage card, and it's also a celebration, happy home, security, and the Ten of Cups. I feel like if you are single, you may have been waiting for this for a little while now, possibly wondering when it's going to come in. But I feel like it's on the horizon. It's not far away. If anything, I think it's next month. The first card out is the Six of Swords. So let's have a look. We'll do past, present, future. So it clearly is that you've moved away from anxious mental thoughts. Sorry, just 1 second. I drop some on the floor every bloody time. Yeah, I mean, quite clearly here. I mean, if I take what's fallen on the floor, they fell upright, so I will take them. You've got the Two of Pentacles, back and forward, sitting on the fence. Not sure what to choose, but I feel like you're coming out of this. Either you're coming out of it or you have come out of this energy. Because here with the Six of Swords, you are clearly walking away, moving on. Six, you can still feel a little bit possibly down, and I feel like you've had to make this decision. I kind of feel like the universe was pushing you to go towards another direction, and as much as you might not have feel that you really wanted to, you've had to. You're now at a point where you have to make a decision. And then you've got the Chariot, grit, determination, will, discipline to go in a new direction, because I feel it's time. Whether that's in love or work, I don't know right now. It could be work, because you've got the Three of Pentacles, and this is about building with new people, and I do feel this is new. The last two cards were the Ten of Wands, carrying a lot of responsibilities, and the Hermit. Maybe you need a little bit of or you've been taking a little bit of time alone to decide what it is you can let go of, but I do feel it's a time of rebuilding. So let's have a look at the current energy. I feel like this being a 9 universal year, you're closing out a very big karmic cycle. You've got the Page of Cups. So in the current energy, and I do feel this quite strongly as well, you're feeling quite creative, open to new. That can be new love, or it can be new friendships. You've got the Empress. This is a lady that does not chase. She's, if you like, in flow with the universe. She's happy to wait for what the universe will bring her. She trusts the universe. She knows that that's for her higher good. Anything else? Give me the current timeline, please, Spirit. And then you've got the High Priestess. Listening to your intuition. And I do feel like there might have been some mental anxiety in the past, where deep down in your solar plex, you knew you have to move on, whether that be in, like I said, a personal love relationship or work. I'm getting the feeling of work, actually. I feel like something's run its course, and you're still trying to hold on to it or make a decision where you're going to go next. And I'm not sure I don't think you're sure that it's going to work. But I want to say here, trust your intuition, because I do feel that it is guiding you to go in the right direction. For the moment, I do actually feel it's work. I do feel like you need to rebuild, and this is something you'll do either with others, or certainly something you started and others are going to join you later. But the time is now. But also in the Chariot card, you can see there the signposts, and the signs saying this way or that way. So you, again, another choice card. You have to make a decision. We will drill down a little bit more to find out what this decision is about. I do feel it could be, I do feel like your finances are on your mind, your security is on your mind. And I do feel if you do own your own business, or you're thinking about owning your own business, I feel like you have very creative tendencies. And I also feel that might have been blocked a little bit lately, because you're possibly been up in your head trying to make a decision. It may well have, oh, look on the bottom of the deck, you've got Two of Swords, another decision card. So there's something here that you've been trying to make a decision about. And I think what they're asking you to do here is, it is a case of rebuilding. You just have to trust your intuition, trust the universe is taking you in the right direction. You've got the Emperor here as well. That's somebody who's a CEO. So if it is about a new job or being self-employed or your own business, then I do feel like you're being asked to trust here. Show me the future, please, Spirit. What do we want to tell Pisces? Look at this. You've got the Six of Wands. This is success. If any of you are writing a book, I would say if you've left it alone for a little while, if you're writing something, creating something, podcast, a manual, writing poetry, whatever it might be, I feel like it's possibly been on the back burner. That needs to come forward now. And it will be very successful. Whatever it is you're creating, it will be successful. You've got the Eight of Wands. Fast moving energy, positive energy, messages, travel. So I do feel whatever decision you make, it will be the right one, because you're being led by your intuition and by the universe. You'll know it's right. One more and then we'll go down a tiny bit. And then you've got the Star. This is wish fulfillment, happiness. And also, although it's not shown very clearly in this card, normally there's one big star and it's what you're dreaming of doing, going or having come into your life. Let's see if I can make sure they're all in the picture. I feel like you are at a time of really, either you've made the decision or you're about to. You've got the Three of Wands. I think you've been possibly waiting, planning for this new opportunity, but you might have been in a bit of a lull and not sure, whether you should do it now, wait a little bit longer. Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands again. Whatever it is you choose to do, it will be successful and it will bring a lot of balance into your life. Let's do one more shuffle, please, Spirit. And look, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. So again, this is somebody studying, building something, learning something. Also, I'm hearing college courses. So I don't know if you could do an online course. This would help you if it's something you're trying to create or build. And then you've got the Sun poking its face out there and the King of Swords. So let's clarify the Six of Swords, please, Spirit, and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you've moved on from this sitting on the fence and you're now trying to take action or about to take action for whatever it is you need. Yeah, you've got the Five of Cups. So you may have been in an emotionally, I don't want to say depression because I don't like that word, but I feel like you could have been a bit down or a bit sad. And you've moved on from that now. That could be to do with a romantic relationship. And I feel like you've been learning, growing, building. But I don't think you in the past had a time scale. You could have been doing this for the last 2 years, but not quite actually put it into action. Okay, let's have a look at the Chariot and Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Working with others, celebrating. So it's asking you here to, if you haven't already done it, to have the courage, determination and to move forward and rebuild. Even if it's on your own, you might need other people, meet other people that will give you advice. But I do feel with the 2 threes here, this is expansion. In fact, you've got 3 threes, I think, here. Expansion and growth, rebuilding. And I do feel that you either just recently met a new tribe or you're about to meet a new tribe. This is whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter here, but you're rebuilding and this is fun. You feel you belong. And I feel like if you're the boss or you're the person owning your own business or heading the project, others are going to come in and help you see things from a different perspective. And I do feel it's quite a creative one. So the 2 cards I've got now for the Page of Cups are the Two of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So you're open to new. You're open to let the universe bring you the gifts. You have planned. You have made your decisions. And this lady is very strategic. She's very clear on where she wants to go and what she wants to do. Tell me about the Empress, please. I feel like you've had to find some balance there. Queen of Wands. Being confident, clear-minded about where you're going, but balancing that with faith and trust in the universe to bring you what you need, because you have the Empress here who's pregnant, so she's birthing something new, a creative idea. It looks like you've been working on this. If you haven't already met them, you've been building this with other people. Could be you and 2 others, or possibly 3 others. I think you're very clear about what you want to do, and you're determined to get there, and you're trusting the universe to bring you what you need to do it. And you have the confidence. I've just had the 6 of Cups flip out, but I wasn't asking any questions, so I'm not going to take that. But I do feel if you haven't had confidence in the past, now is the time to trust yourself and trust your intuition. That's 7 of Pentacles. Investing, growing, being patient, watching. It's like you've already planted some seeds, and now you're waiting for them to grow, show blossom, show return. And with the 7 of Wands, you're determined to get there. Nothing's getting in your way. You're standing your ground for what you want. Tell me about the High Priestess. Sorry, just one sec. One's fallen on the floor. Oh. High Priestess, please, Spirit. You've got the Sun. So trust your intuition. Stand your ground. Trust the universe. You've got success here. Your confidence and your clear mental ability and your creative side is going to bring you success. This is the most positive card in the deck. You've got celebration and congratulations, kind of triumph. This is success in whatever you're doing, whether it be in love or work. But I do feel this is more of a career work kind of reading. You've got the Ace of Swords. Very clear about what your success should look like. Loads of cards come out here. I'm not going to take all those, but about 10 there. And you'll keep pushing forward till you get there. And I do feel you are going to get there. It might take you another several months to get there, but the fact is you've made the decision. You're pushing forward. You're working with others. You're studying. You're standing your ground. And you're open to the new and what the universe brings in, and you're trusting your intuition. Tell me about the 8 of Wands. What is this? You've got the 10 of Wands. So you might have to take on extra responsibility, especially if it's your own business. You might have to do the accounts. You might have to do the marketing. You can get people to do that for you. 2 of Pentacles, you might have to make a decision, or you might be juggling many different roles, wearing many different hats, and it's very fast moving energy, but it's positive energy. And although you may be very busy and juggling lots of things, you're going to be very happy about it, because this is your success that's growing. Lots of Pentacles on the table, lots of Wands. That's passion, that's study, work, and you've also got creativity. Don't get confused, or you might have days where you're very tired and you might think, oh God, I don't know if I can do this. Did I make a mistake making this decision? But you didn't. It just might take a little bit of time to get you through it. I split the deck, 6 of Swords and the Empress. Very similar to what you've already had. Trust the universe. They're going to bring you the right stuff. You're on the right road. You're going in the right direction. Or you will be. Tell me about the 8 of Wands and the Star, please, Spirit. 9 of Cups. You are going to end up in a very happy situation. I also feel a lot of independence, and I also feel a lot of confidence. I feel like what you're creating, what you have started creating and you are building, you're going to do it with others. You're going to feel supported. Financially, I feel like you're going to do very, very well. I haven't seen the 10 of Pentacles yet. but I feel it's coming. I do feel it could take you another year to get financially where you believe you should be. But it's growing all the time, and it may come in increments. Like you might get a lot of work and then there'll be a slight lull and then you'll get another contract. You've got the Hierophant, being committed to your dream, forward movement. You've got the hanged one. Now with this, I always feel like this is a card of surrender. Surrender to your journey. You've got the High Priestess and you have the Empress. Both of these are trusting the universe, trusting yourself. Trust what you're creating is wanted in the world. So whatever your, and you've got the Hierophant, which is wisdom. So if you are some kind of healer, or you could be a tarot reader, you could be writing a book about your life, which would help heal others, then keep going. I'm just going to get a couple of cards here for love, because I do feel like we need to touch on that. Look at that, the World, completion, and the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like this is a cycle of self-worth. And I do feel that you are coming to the end of quite a large or long cycle where you've had to build yourself back up. With the love portion, Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, Page of Cups, sorry, Page of Swords, and then you have the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords. That's quite a lot actually. I do feel there's a new relationship coming. It's possible that you had some kind of bad experience with a relationship in the past, but you are seeing past this, seeing over this, going around it, and I do feel like you may well have healed it. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is a new cycle for you. Next year's a one universal year, so I feel like you are starting again, but by the end of this year, you will have so much in place, you'll feel very confident about launching a new business in January or something like that. I'm going to quickly look at this. This bit is for love. So after waiting, surrendering, and I did feel this at the top of the reading. Also, Scorpio had a similar thing. It might just be water signs this month. You will be celebrating. This is a marriage card. If you so choose, that's the route you want to go down. There's certainly a new cycle coming in with somebody who's very emotionally mature and patient, male or female. This is somebody that will be reliable. And I do feel this is a brand new opportunity to have something fresh and new with this person. And I feel like when this bit, when you've come off the fence, you've decided this is the way you're going to go, everything else falls into place. Yeah, confidence, patience, you know, just keep working on what you're working on. Tell me about this King of Cups, please, Spirit. Who is this? You've got the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a long-term, secure relationship. I also feel like this person may inspire you. I also feel like they'll be very proud of you, of what you're doing, what you're creating. And they will be of a, you know, a similar belief system to you. King of Swords, Page of Swords. Tell me about that, please. I also feel this person may well have input into whatever you're doing. The Emperor. So this person is definitely established in their own right, whether they have their own business or whether they earn very good money. They are in control of their world. They're not somebody that's falling apart emotionally. They are somebody that's kind and generous. And they, as I say, they're well established. So I feel like the conversation will be very good analytically, you know, mentally. You're on the same wavelengths. Very good conversation. This person's in charge of their world. You have a few choices coming up in the future. And I feel like the choice is not between work and love, but how you're going to balance it. I feel like this person will be an asset to you in your business or whatever it is you're creating. I also feel this is somebody that's there for the long haul, you know. You've got the Hierophant again. So this is somebody that will commit to marriage. And the Knight of Pentacles. So this relationship will grow slowly. And I feel like, I do feel you will make your work a priority for the moment. and you may feel you don't have time for a new lover. But this is why it may well move slowly. It could just be a friendship or companionship for a little while. And I feel over the next four months, when you meet this person, I do feel they're coming in around about November, but I don't feel like you'll actually sort of really get together as a couple till around about March, April. But hang in there, because your priority is going to be on your work and what you're building. And even if that applies to a corporate job, it could be that you're studying for a promotion or you're working towards a promotion. You're taking a new job and working with new people and working your way up. So I hope this has been helpful for you, Pisces. I will catch you hopefully a little bit later in October, but it depends on my calendar. And you have a good day. Take care. Bye now.